Hello students, welcome to Lucid Study. Today I am going to explain you about materials and things. This materials and things, it is a chapter 5 in 6th standard. So what is the importance of studying this chapter, materials and things? So in our day-to-day life, we will come across with n number of the materials and things. They are going to differ in their property. Among all these materials, some materials they may broke when they fall down, and some materials they may not lose their shape and structure. So all those things they are going to depend upon the properties. Okay, so the properties of the materials, they are going to decide the shape, its quality, as well as durability, etc. Is it clear? So in this chapter we are going to learn about all those kinds of the interesting things. Now let us enter into the chapter, that is nothing but the materials and things. Is it clear? Now if you take the case, for example, take the case of a house. Is it clear? A house, it is being constructed by using so many number of materials and things, and all those materials and things they are going to differ in their shape, in their color, as well as other properties. Is it clear? Such as some of these materials they will be fragile, some of the materials they will be hard. See, for example, take the case of a glass. Okay, so take the case of the windows of a house. Is it clear? So they are made up of what? They are made up of glass. Is it clear? So glass is a fragile material. Now if you take the case of the frames, okay, so the metal frames of the windows, so they are made up of metals, they will be strong. So in this manner, materials, various kinds of the materials, they will be having various kinds of the utilities, and they are going to differ in many properties. Now let us see here, all these are the materials we can see in our house. Such as, see, we are having the so many things: TV, telephone, books, notebooks, scissors, pen, pencil, calculator, so many things are there. Yes or no? So what are these? All these are nothing but the materials. మనము ఇంట్లో రకరకాల వస్తువులను చూస్తుంటాం. మెటీరియల్స్ అండ్ థింగ్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదండి, చాలా సరదాగా మన ఇంట్లో ఉండేటువంటి, మన పరిసరాల్లో ఉండేటువంటి, మన చుట్టుపక్కల ఉండేటువంటి రకరకాల పదార్థాలనే మనం మెటీరియల్స్ అండ్ థింగ్స్ అని అంటాం. అండ్ ఆల్ దీస్, సి ఇఫ్ యూ సీ ఇన్ దిస్ ఇమేజ్, వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్? All these materials, they are different in their various kinds of the properties. Their shape is different, their utility is different. Is it clear? Now let us go into in detail in this chapter. Now let us enter into our kitchen. Is it clear? Now our kitchen, it consists of so many utensils. These utensils, they are made up of different materials, and they are being used for different purposes. Is it clear? See here, if you take, see, if we want to cut some vegetables or fruits, we are going to use the knife, and if we have to eat something, is it clear? So we are going to use either spoon or spatula, and if you want to cook by using pressure, we are going to use the pressure cookers, and if we want to fry certain food materials, we are going to use the pans. Is it clear? And like this, there are so many materials are there in our kitchen, and they are made up of different substances, they are having different utilities. Now let us see here. So her name is Mary. Is it clear? So what she did? One day she suddenly entered into the kitchen. Then she saw a cat is running from her kitchen window, and that cat, it has made to fall many items, many utensils that are present in her kitchen. So see here in this picture, you can see what happened. Some of these materials they have broken, some of these materials they have not broken. Now this Mary girl, she surprised. Oh, what happened? See here, we can see some of these materials they have broken, and some of the materials they have not broken, and some of the materials What happened means just their shape has changed. So she has surprised there and she started thinking. Now we will also think and we will find out the solutions for them. Now see here, now in this table 1, we are going to write about the objects that would have broken and objects that would have not broken. Is it clear? Now first I am going to write about the objects that would have broken. See, already they have given about the cup. Now try to imagine and think what kind of objects they are going to break when they are going to fall from certain height. Means glass jar. Is it clear? So we can write glass jar as example. So here they have written cup as one example. So we can write saucer. Okay, saucer, glass jar and pickle bottles, okay, which are made up of ceramic. Pickle bottles. So these kinds of things they have broken. Is it clear? Now let us see about the objects that would have not broken. So here we are simply thinking and we are writing here. Okay, now which objects they have not broken means we can write plastic bottles. Is it clear? Any plastic jar, plastic bottles they have not broken. And second thing, stainless steel vessels. Is it clear? Stainless steel vessels they would have not broken. Is it clear? Now what happened means here the property of the material that are deciding these factors. Now let us discuss in detail about those properties. Now next one, see here, take the case of some materials. So we can see in our day-to-day life that some materials or some objects we can call, okay, they are made up of only one kind of the thing, but there are some objects they are made up of more than one material. For example, take the case of this pen. Is it clear? See, this pen's nib, it is made up of iron or stainless steel. And if you take the case, the body, see the body of this pen, it is made up of plastic. So what we can understand from here means, see, I am using the word object. Is it clear? So object means what? So a fridge is a object, a pen is a object. Is it clear? So a fan is a object. Now there are certain, see, in our surroundings there are certain these objects which are made up of only one kind of material. Is it clear? And there are certain objects which are made up of more than one material. For that best example is this pen. Now they have given one interesting concept in the book. What is that? Means visible light. Is it clear? Now you can see here a visible light, it consists of 7 colors. They are nothing but what? VIBGYOR means what? Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Now what is the importance of studying this VIBGYOR? Means, see here what will happen whenever a visible light it is going to fall on an object. Okay, so how we can see that some object is in red color, some object is in white color. Now means here first we are going to discuss about only the white color. Is it clear? So why some objects it can be seen in white color means, so these white colored objects they are going to reflect the entire visible light. Okay, nothing being absorbed by the white color. That's why the materials which are there in white color, how we can see them as white color means whatever the light that is been falling on that object, completely it is been reflecting. Means whatever this VIBGYOR is there, so the entire thing is been reflecting. So that's why we can see a object as white in color. So let us discuss about the activity 1. Now what is this activity 1 means? Finding the materials used to make different objects. So here I am using the word object and I am using the word materials. See, object means what? For example, as I said, Pen is a object. Materials means what? A object, it is made up of either only one material or more than one material. See here, now in this table 2, now we have to write the answers. So here in this one column, objects are being given, and here there is a material column. We have to write these objects are made up of what kind of materials. Is it clear? So let's start writing. Now the first one is given, that is nothing but the door. So a door, it is made up of what? Wood, metal, rubber. Now let us come to the towel. A towel, it is made up of only one material. Is it clear? That is wool. Next, wool or any other fiber. Take the case of a bicycle. So a bicycle, it is made up of metal. A bicycle, it is made up of plastic. Is it clear? So a bicycle, it contain plastic also, and a bicycle, it contain rubber. So see here, all these are the parts. A bicycle, it contain a rubber parts also. So a bicycle is made up of these three kinds of the materials. Next, take the case of knife. Knife, it is made up of metal. And the handles of the knife, it is made up of again plastic or rubber. Next, take the case of mirror. A mirror, it is made up of glass. And its frame, it is made up of metal or plastic. Next, take the case of shoes. Okay, so shoes, they are made up of leather. Next, water bottles. So water bottles means there are certain water bottles, they are made up of only plastic. There are certain water bottles, they are made up of metals also. Is it clear? So there are two different kinds of the water bottles are. Now take the case of the pot. So a pot, it is made up of only one material, that is nothing but the clay. Is it clear? See here, it is being given some questions. Okay, so what are they means? There are some objects, they are made up of only one kind of the material. There are some objects which are made up of more than one material, and we have to identify. See here, these are the chairs. Okay, so these chairs are nothing but these are the objects. A chair is made up of how many materials? Means, see here, for example, take the case of this red color chair. So this red color chair, it is made up of only one material, that is nothing but the plastic. If you take the case of this chair, is it clear? So this blue colored chair, it is made up of more than one material. It is made up of here this iron rods, plastic is there, as well as rubber is also there. Is it clear? And sponge is also there. So in this manner, there are certain objects which are made up of only one material. There are some objects which are made up of more than one material. Now in the previous tabular form, see, for example, take the case of this pot. A pot, it is made up of only one material, that is nothing but the clay. But if you take the case of a bicycle, it is made up of more than one material. See here, the next topic. The next topic is again an interesting one. That is, see, we can see certain objects in red color, certain objects in blue color, certain objects in green color. What is the reason for that? Means, see, as I said previously, visible light. That visible light, it consists of how many colors? Visible light, it consists of 7 colors. Is it clear? Now, for example, take the case of my shirt. So, my shirt, see this, my shirt, it is looking in blue color. Yes or no? Why this shirt, it is looking in blue color? That means what? Visible light that is coming from this light, okay, so that is falling on this object. Now what this object is doing? Out of the 7 color, my shirt, it is clearly absorbing all the colors and it is reflecting blue color. That's why this shirt, it can be seen in blue color. That's why this shirt, my shirt, it can be seen in blue color. Now in the similar manner, you can see here what happened. A white surface is there. A white surface, as I said earlier, it is going to reflect all the 7 colors. That's why this object, it can be seen as in white color. Now whereas take the case of here, this this is a green surface. Why this surface? It is seen in green color. Means what is happening? Means whatever the visible light that is falling on this surface, all the other colors are being absorbed, only green color it is being reflecting. Is it clear? So that's why this surface it can be seen as green color. So a green colored surface, it is reflecting the green color from the visible light, and it is absorbing remaining all colors. That's why this can be seen in green color. Now let us discuss about the activity 2. What is this activity 2 means? Finding the objects made from different materials. Is it clear? Now what will happen? See, as I said, there are some materials which can be used to make many kinds of the objects. Let us discuss all those things. Now see here in this tabular form. So in this tabular form, materials are given, and here things or objects are given. Now we have to write various kinds of the objects. They can be prepared, they can be made by using different kinds of the materials. Now first let us discuss about the materials what they have given. Metal, plastic, glass, wood, cotton, leather, ceramic and rock. These are the materials. Now by using these materials, what kind of the things or objects we can prepare? Let us see. We can produce or we can made. See, for example, take the case of metal. Is it clear? By using these metals, we can make utensils, we can make vehicles, construction materials, house construction materials. So all these things, they are made up of metals. Now if you take the case of the plastic here, now by using this plastic we can make bags. Is it clear? By using plastic we can make chairs, we can make water bottles, we can make jars. Next, third material is glass. Is it clear? Now by using glass we can make mirror. Is it clear? And apart from this mirror, by using glass we can make various decorative items. We can make various decorative items by using glass. Is it clear? We can make spectacles. Next, about the wood. Okay, by using wood we can make table, we can make door, we can make chair, we can make sofa, etc. Is it clear? Next, cotton is there. So by using cotton we can make the clothes, and by using cotton we can make the bags also. We can make the bags, we can make the sweaters, we can make the sweaters also. Next, take the case of leather. Is it clear? So by using leather we can make shoes, we can make bags, etc. Next, take the case of ceramic. By using this ceramic we can make cups, saucers, and we can make the decorative items. Cups, saucers, decorative items, etc. we can prepare. Next, take the case of rock. Okay, so by using rock we can make these ideals, and these rocks they can be used for the construction of houses. Rocks can be used in the construction of other things such as the buildings and dams, etc. Now from this chart what we can understand means, one kind of material it can be used for the making of different kinds of the things or different kinds of the objects. Is it clear? Now see here, so till now we have studied that different kinds of the objects, they are made up of different kinds of the materials. and there are some objects they are made up of only one kind of material, there are some objects which are made up of more than one kind of the material. Yes or no? So now here, on what basis we have to select the materials, that is more important. See, my first question is here, for example, if we want to make a chair, is it clear? So what kind of material we will choose, whether glass or any iron rod or any wood material means. So in order to make a chair, we should understand the concept here first. Okay, so what is the role of a chair? A chair, it must withstand the weight of a person. So what kind of the material we have to choose in order to make a chair? Means we have to use the strong materials such as wood or iron, but not the fragile materials such as glass. Now here what we can understand the concept means, so what kind of the materials we are going to choose, it is going to depend upon the type of object we are going to make. That is one thing. In order to make one kind of objects, what kind of materials we have to choose? Again, that is depends upon the properties of the materials. Now see here, there are some materials. See, there are some materials are soft, some materials are hard. There are some materials which are shiny. There are some materials which are not shiny. For example, in order to make any decorative item, what kind of material you are going to use? We have to use a shiny material, but not a non-shiny material. Means here we need to understand what is important. What is important for a మెటీరియల్ మీన్స్ ఇట్స్ ప్రాపర్టీ. అంటే మనము ఒక వస్తువును తయారు చేయాలంటే మనం రకరకాల పదార్థాలను వాడతాం. మనము ఒక వస్తువును తయారు చేయాలంటే ఏ పదార్థాన్ని మనం తీసుకోవాలి అనేటువంటిది ఆ పదార్థం యొక్క స్వభావం మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుంది. సో వీ హ్యావ్ టు నో అబౌట్ ద ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ ద మెటీరియల్స్. Next, depending on these properties, materials are used for different objects. So here ultimate thing in order to manufacture a object is the property of the material. Depending upon the object, we have to choose the materials, and again what kind of materials we are going to choose, it will depend upon the property of those materials. See, as I said earlier, one material, it can be used to make more than one kind of the objects. For that, the best example is wood. Is it clear? By using this wood, we can prepare the doors, we can prepare the tables, we can prepare the sofa also. See here, this house, it consists of various objects or things which are made up of only one material, that is wood. Is it clear? These photo frames, they are made up of wood. This sofa set, this table and this door also, it contain wood material. Is it clear? That means what? So by using, see, there are some materials which can be used in order to make more than one object. Now we have to discuss these things. On what basis we can classify the materials? See, the materials, they can be classified based upon the properties. We can say some materials are hard, some materials are soft, some materials are shiny, some materials are non-shiny. So on what basis we can classify a material means based upon the property. Next, how do you decide which material should be used for making an object? See here, this second question, try to understand. So for example, see, if we want to play cricket, is it clear? So we have to make a ball, and this ball, it should be made of some hard material or some rubber material. Is it clear? But not, we cannot make a ball by using, we can make a ball by using clay, we can make a ball by using glass also, but we cannot play the cricket by using such kind of the balls which are made up of either glass or either clay. Is it clear? Means see here, depending upon our purpose, depending upon our utility and need of the object, okay, we have to select the material.